All right, impressions of the Nanjing Show, great, mediocre, bad. We're going to talk with my partner in crime in Mineral Talks Live, Dr. Raquel Alonso-Perez, who is here right now. So let's go find Raquel and get her thoughts of the 2025 Nanjing Show. I am so happy that you're finally here in Nanjing. We've had a couple dinners together. We haven't been able to run around together because it's just been so crazy. So much is going on. But I know that you have had time to go around the show and get some impressions. I'd love to know your thoughts overall of Nanjing and what they're doing here.
Thank you, Ryan. It has been an amazing experience. So first time in China, and thanks to your videos from last year, I had time to prepare myself to get a little bit more, okay, what do I need? How things are gonna run down. The logistics of the show are incredible. Yeah. Everything is smooth. I have someone always helping me, and not even someone from the show. Everyone is really welcoming. I was ordering a tea, and it was no way I could get it because I didn't have any translation. And everyone was so patient. They took my phone. They do it. So people really, I hear, are gonna help you.
I love that you said that because I talked to someone else, and they had mentioned, and this hadn't even hit my radar.
Yeah.
But the kindness of the Chinese people and their willingness to work with you is exceptional. Yes. Yes.
Like I feel terrible because I know I'm already making a queue because I'm completely useless. But they just have the patience and they help you. And it was just for a tea. And that goes also towards the show. So the logistics, how everything runs so smoothly. They guide you everywhere. So for someone that doesn't know anything about Chinese, that makes you feel like, okay, I can get myself around and I could still communicate. And people always go back and translate for you. Mm-hmm. So that aside, I love to see that more minerals from China in China.
Yes.
So, we get to see some fluorite, some calcites from Mongolia in Tucson at the Munich show, some marine, European or American show. But it's great to see what they are bringing to the show in here. So the quality of the specimens and also much more local, if you say, minerals from here. The other thing I was also surprised is the youngsters. I was really pleased to see many of the young dealers. I know in the States we have
the dealers. I mean, that's the thing. They're young dealers.
The dealers are young and they have their booth and they have really good quality. Also thumbnails. So it's not just going for the big, which we are used to see that Chinese tend to like bigger specimens. You see from the big ones, nicely carved with the Buddha and the beautiful base. But then you see incredible thumbnails and a whole collection of really dedicated about the mineralogies. It's not about the wow factor. It's also, I think they are really eager to learn. I also gave a talk, so I got invited by the show, so they have been very welcoming. And I could tell they want to really raise the level of museums education and using this type of show as an entryway to promote more mineral museums within the country. So overall, 11 out of 10. So I'm looking forward to come again next year because I also love to have to be able to go around. And I went for a morning temple visit. Yes. So that's also a side thing.
The whole cultural part of being here in Nanjing.
I still getting used to the food. I would say food is something that, and I'm more vegetarian. So I struggle a little bit with the meat. But there is always so many choices. Yeah. But I also love the sightseeing. It's a show where you can do a little bit of sightseeing of temples or just the nature of parks. Everything is so clean and everything runs really smoothly. So I'm really happy. I'm leaving tomorrow, which is like, no!
You want to stay longer?
Exactly. I need at least 3 more weeks to see everything.
You think we can get Elo to come out with us next year?
I think so. I hope, we can talk. Maybe they want to invite someone like her to give a talk. Because they're pushing.
She should give a talk about the SMMP.
The museum, even how European museums. I get an impression of how American museums work. European museums are slightly different in terms of collection and exhibit. So having someone like her coming here to give a talk, it would be amazing.
That'd be super. So what would you say to someone who asked you, Nanjing, was it really worth going?
100%. It's a long flight, believe me. I still don't know if it's day or night. My body, I think, is still adjusting. That's, the jet lag. But it's the same for people coming to the States.
To the States, yeah.
I'm really pleased to see that we can get access to the people and the minerals at this level.
Absolutely.
So thank you so
fantastic.
much. Yeah.
Safe travels home.
Thank you.
All right, dear.
See you soon.